Okay, I'm not sure how I should begin. I'm going to tell you right now. Um, we're not beginning yet. If you just open this video now, okay, and you get down, I'm going to write it. This video will begin at the hour of 10:15, and I'm just thinking about time. There's a certain time of the day, and I think it's 10 p.m. And I did a video yesterday, and I kept seeing it switch between a dot and an H, and a dot and an H, and I recorded it somewhere, and it was mixing me up. What is the dot of the H? What was the dot of the H? I forgot where I put it on this phone here, and I wanted to go over some comments I got. Green Sage, I got to remember exactly. Oh yes, the split face. 96, okay. 13, so you can be okay. One upon three, right? Okay, 1 upon 3. 1 upon 3. So 1 shows up and there's already 3. 1 upon 3. And you know, if I took this 1 and I just cross it around, 1 would be the lock of all 3, just like the picket fence, right? I'm going to put that in here, even if it's not true. I wanted to go paint on the floor. I got so many things that I haven't had lined up, but for the last couple of days, they've been lining up here, put them onto the phone, and haven't had chance to. I like to have a little bit of room on the desk, and I'd like to be in the ambient. It has to be, you know, I have to feel there's got to be space around. There's so many of us here. You just see me, but I'm not alone. I'm not alone. You know, when you watch a movie, you think there's nobody else, but of course there is. There's the cameraman filming the movie, right? How many people are actually behind the scenes besides the actors, right? So I'm not alone. Whether you see whoever it is or you don't, I'm not alone. I can show you this camera. Do you think that no one's here? And you might be right, but everybody you've seen today, or what you've heard today, or what you felt today, or what you ate today, and what did it make you feel when you ate it? And oh my God, what are those feelings and how come, and what are your regrets of today? So you're not alone. Otherwise, all these thoughts shouldn't have never happened. They were never in your head, because who were you talking to? Unless you're talking to yourself. They say talking to yourself, you must be crazy. The dimension of creation of any video game, the backbone and the brace, you're not alone. Because who are you? If you believe anything in a creator, that there's somebody superior that can give you eternal life, then you're crazy. Or you're not, if you believe and you understand how it's possible. But because it seems like nobody here has ever got to go and come back, then it's only hearsay. And because so many people say it, it's still only hearsay if you haven't seen it with your own eyes. And what you believe, what you see, do you believe everything you see? When should I listen? When one speaks. How do I know if the story is true? When should, I'm going to start at the top. When should I listen when one speaks? How do I know if the story is true? What is the truth, and why is the truth so important? Why and what is honesty? Why what share? Why what share? Why share? To have a share or a piece of the action of what does not, and action, what does action do to the mind? What is the soul? Can we do all the assimilations in multiple languages? Yes. Okay. What I meant here is when we look for our relationships, okay, and I have to explain this part. in the value of the letters, or in what you heard from one language transferring to what it says in another language. When Little Red Riding Hood went through the forest and showed up at the house, what a great big nose you had. What were they trying to tell us? That smell is important? To sniff things out? Piece of the action. What does the action of mind? What is the soul? What is the soul? In French, they say l'âme. It just boggles my mind because I'm English, and when I hear it, and I've heard it a few times, and I needed them to repeat. What did you say? Because me, all I heard was lamb. That's all I heard. And you know what? Lamb comes on a rack. I know it comes on a rack. Went to a restaurant the other day. It said rack of lamb. So now I have to understand what the rack is, because I've heard of a rack before. But the last time I heard of a rack, I was 18 years old hanging out with my buddies. They called it a set. A set is usually 3. So I'm not sure what kind of rack they were talking about. And secondly, rack of ribs. So one rack means half. You're only getting half the rack. Now the question is it one line of ribs in that rack, or are there 2 racks of ribs? No, it's a rack of ribs and it's cut in half. So it's when you have 2, that's 1/2 split in half, one side to the other side, showing me that when you have 4, you only have 2 sides. So I'm going to have to draw this out, because if it can't be drawn out, put into any artwork, then oh, look at your nose, is so dirty, eh? Look at your, let me see your nose. Let me see your nose. Oh, your nose is so dirty. You want me to take it out of your nose? Yes or no? Out of your nose. Let me, I know you can't. Come on, out of your nose. Oh yeah, get that out of your nose. Get that out. See, that was in her nose. Is it out all the way? There's a little bit more. And the other one, can I do the other one? Is that it? You're okay? You're okay? Yeah? Yeah, you okay, buddy? You okay? Yeah, you want more? I can do the other side. You got shit in there too. Let me take that out. Turn your head over. Let me get that shit out. Let me get that shit out. There's no discussion. You come on here, you want that out of your nose? Let me take that out. Let me take that out of your nose. Come on. It's not time to play. Yeah, you start giving yourself a bath. We got work to do. Come on. Okay. Okay, no more fooling around. If you're going to show up on this channel, please participate. It is a lot more fun. I got Facebook. I got YouTube. I got Odyssey. I got to see my Odyssey channel over here. See if my Odyssey is up. Odyssey right here. Yeah, you got to participate. You know, this is what we're doing now. Is something very rare. We're so lucky to be here. Let me see. Interesting. Scribble wrote. Signs and designs. Well, obviously, in French, right? Have you ever thought about this in French? Okay, think about this. The word for monkey, okay, in French is, okay, and the word to sign is here. So we have the French word for monkey, or the English word for sign. The French word for monkey, and most of the words in French, right? Singe. Wait, no, I didn't write that right. Did I write that right? Let me see that. Let me check that up. I spelled that right. S-I-N-G-E. Let me see. Oh, that's an M. Hold on a second. Singe. Burn. Superficial. No, I didn't spell that right. Definition, singe. Well, singe is a burn. So let me look this up in, hold on, Google Translate. Okay, give me translation, please, in French to English for monkey.
In French, that's à l'anglais pour le singe.
Let's say that we're gonna do that again, okay? Hold on a second. Hold on. Whoa, I hate when the screen does this. Okay, no, we don't want that. Where did it go? Hold on a second. Okay, it's right here. Let's do it. For monkey.
À l'anglais pour le singe.
Say it again.
À l'anglais pour le singe.
Okay, S-I-N-G-E. So that's for monkey. Okay. I use English and French. So what does it mean, this word? It means to pour a glass. But in French, it means four. Four is a word of 669. There's reasons for every single number and every single letter telling a story. I do not have them all, but there is birth in 6 times 636 times 9. 8 plus the 1 is the 9, because that's what your 36 is. It's 136 inside 8 other 36s, but I have to stop this. Oh, my cat just jumped out and trying to just printing the own sheets. She's printing the own sheets. So we have this for monkey and this to sign. This for monkey and this to sign. And then maybe we can also look at other things, right? Like, how about this word over here, right? Or how about this one here? Sign of nature. Signature. Nature. Monkey. Of is a passageway through the cubic house. The O is the 15th letter, going to represent Mars and Earth at the same time. 15 is 1/4 of the time that we run on. We run in time periods. We run in time periods. So we run in time periods. Got to write that down. Run time period is 15. Okay, and I call that Mars quarter. Or it can be 1 and 1/3. If I was basing, now you tell me if this calculation is just right. I'm not sure if I got it. 1 1/4 it could be. I don't know. If I have 12 minutes, but now I have 15 minutes, what does that work out to? Is that 1 1/4 from 12 minutes to 15 minutes? So 1.25 times 12 equals to 15. Okay, but what's that reduction? 15 divided by 12 equals 1.25. 12 divided by 15 equals 0.8. 0.08. And this is 1.25. Horrible. So when you go to 1.25, see what words comminate when you go to 1.25. You're talking about, okay, you're talking about the pull. You're talking about Mars. H shows up out here. One part, I don't know why. Okay, I do know why for my own version when it's just small h. Okay, but we're not going to get into that. 5 and 1, okay, is Mars. 5 and 2 is Earth. Is there a reason the 2 is with the 5 on this side? Is there any reason between 1 and 7? We can talk about Q. We can talk about A and Y coming together, maybe for the reason they say maybe that's the reason they say these words, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 6. This one represents the cube. This one represents the cube. This, the reverse of this is this. And what does this represent compared to this? Is that the one dot, okay, is the core of the heavens, 0, 8. 2 cubes, 0, 8. 1 cube, 0, 4. There's only 4 corners. Reality sets in that there's only 7, 9, 3, and 1. Don't count the rest. They are in-between numbers, therefore the result will be an in-between result. Whether it's on the pole, horizontal and vertical, do they set them amongst the thieves upon the pole for not giving reasons or clues? And when you're giving clues or nails, the house of 3, 3, 3, and 3 is CL and U, and it is the clue. So right away, when it is the clue, we're now going to connect inside this Sherlock Holmes and Watson and all the what do you want to call it? And all those who surrounded us in our lifetime through a certain period of time, or famous sleuths that are on the market. And it's not the same for the whole world. This is my world. What you're seeing is what I grew up with. What you're seeing is a version of everything I've ever seen in my life. Anything I've ever heard, everything I've ever seen, every thought I've ever had, and how I can possibly stick everything together. But it grows through the realm of those I've seen before. Elvis Presley, Einstein. I don't have to know them purposely, but what they wrote about them, and it doesn't matter if it's real or if it's not, if it's true or if it's false, it doesn't matter. I just need the story. The program will fill in the blanks. By creating a program to understand every single letter, okay, for every single word, and how many letters in every single word, and the understanding that each letter can be an odd or an even. It can be a red or a black. It can be in a 1-letter word, a 2-letter word, a 3-letter word, a 4-letter word, a 5-letter word, and a 6-letter word. We can even have it be more, but once you get to the 7-letter word, the 7-letter word, and the 2-letter word, and the 5-letter word, and the 4-letter word are going to come together. And what's going to happen when the 5-letter word comes together, right? You're going to eliminate all 4-letter words, or you're going to fill in the gaps with all 4-letter words. And the reason for that is because of what the House of Kabbalah tells me. It tells me that on number 5, that there are 4 in between. So those 4-letter words of the same value will have to have an in-between capability. What does that mean? Or it has to tell me its inverse value. I'm still thinking and trying to create the equation. What it means is there's 4 empty spots here. If you want to look for energy, you have to compare that with the 2 empty spots, because 2 and 7 empty spots and 5 and 4 voided spots is what is in the word numeric value of energy, Jesus, time. It's calculable to tell other stories. But if nobody asks me anything, I only can tell you the stories I'm telling you. How and why it takes more than one. In order to know yourself and ask yourself a question, you need to be mirrored. We need to have companions in order not to get along. In order not to get along, meaning that once you get along, you no longer see all the differences that are possibly there. When you don't get along, you create more understandings towards the difference and the balancing of oneself. I'm not sure if I said that correctly. Right, little kitty? Yeah. Yeah. I was in this town called Ile d'Orléans. I think they call it the island of New Orleans in near Quebec City. Didn't know where it was before, but now I do. And didn't matter who you spoke to, depending what you were talking about. One of the things was, wow, if I can only sit here all summer long, I'd do anything. I'd work all summer long just to be able to be here all summer long as my body can hold out. And lo and behold, a person behind me says, that'll be easy. I go, yeah. Says, they're missing a lot of people to work here. We can use a good hand. I said, but I have nowhere to live. He says, they'll pitch you up a tent anywhere you want. You said you had a tent. I said, yep. They'll pitch you up a tent. He says, but I'm going to need water. He says, all the water you want. He says, they can use a good hand. They can use a good hand. They can use a good 10. Doesn't matter if you have no arms. You automatically get 10-10. From your two hands and your 2 feet, whether they're cut off or not, they automatically count because you're human. So the code comes into a good arm or 2 hands. So it's 5-10. So you're either talking about E or you're talking about E and J, the 10th letter and the 5th letter. Je, I. What it means, I don't know. So I'm going to get a drink in the kitchen. Don't hesitate to ask me something. I'm not really sure where I'm going to go. I'm going to go through some of the comments I got this weekend and how YouTube is. I have to still share some of my videos, but it's just ironic what happened on YouTube because a couple of weeks ago I said they're not sharing any of my videos, and now yesterday I did a 9-second video, and I don't know. It got 10,000 views. I like only the more unimportant things. Hold on a second. How can I do this? I'll have to make it smaller here. So yes. So here's the video. I'm going to see if I can get it loud enough. Okay. No, I don't understand. There's no sound. No sound. How come no sound? Anyways, all it was, if you take a look, okay, there's 100 spots and took up 2 spots. So I just made a joke, you know. Anyways, I'm going to get a drink in the kitchen. Anybody want a little, I don't know, water? Maybe my soda water will be cool enough. Yeah, so I had a couple of days off, and it was funny because a friend of mine calls, and actually it was my brother, goes, where's the saw? So the saw's on the table. I said, I ended up leaving it there, and I never took it home. Second time, where's the saw? So the saw's on the table. 3, 4, 5 times. Where's the saw? Finally, at the 4 hours later, where's the saw? You found it at the other end of the table. There you go. Okay. And it's talking about the other end of the table. Who's sitting at the other end of this table, eh? You're not talking to me? Are you talking to me? Are you my friend? I'm your friend. I love you. I love you. Yes, I do love you. I do love you, right? Show everybody, eh? I love you. I love you. Look into the, don't be so shy. Look into the camera. Say, hey. Come on. Say, hey. Oh, you're shy? I love you. Give me a kiss. Kiss my hand. Kiss my hand here. I'm going to give you my hand. Okay, I'm going to get something to drink. Enough fooling around. I know people can't sit on their computers all night, so I'm going to run in. But never forget, doesn't matter who tells you what truth it is. Okay, if it sounds, can I use the word benign? I don't like that word. If it sounds, you know what? Forget it. I got to get a drink. I definitely need. Would you like some of this? Oh, man. You're going to shut this. Give me 2 seconds. I just dropped that dice on the floor. I really do not know where to start. I'm going to look at my phone at some of the videos, maybe some of the comments, so I can respond here. I remember when I first ran into you, Ronald, I thought I should go rescue you, and here I am. Laugh out loud heartily. I am the one seeking salvation, not redemption. Salvation and redemption. So redemption is Republican. Republican. And blinking. Close your blinking eyes. Redemption. Republican, redemption. There's another word for recycle. Salvation, starvation. And the word doesn't have to be the same as the other one. It has to finish with it so we can find differences on how we use the word. And that's what I'm here. I'm just here juggling, finding the balance of every single word in the dictionary, starting with the first 26 letters to give us a split reality. Each letter is going to get either this color or this color, or maybe we'll have 8 colors. It depends. If it was horse racing, it would not matter whether you're in sulky, whether you're on the horse, whether it's harness or standard bred. The number 1 is always going to be red. But when it comes to the 2, ironically, the 2 and 3 horse, because the 1 is only what divides all. You live in the house of all. You live in the house of all, because it is all that you live into. The letter all begins with the letter A. Here is the letter A. And you live in the house of all. And I'm going to do it this way because the way I look at it, because I'm still thinking about it, is, first of all, it is this letter that divides everything up. Okay. It is this letter here. It comes with that line. Now, if I'm going to draw two L's, right, I can use two L's in many ways. I can either use the L here inside of this, right, or I can use the L like this. Started from, let me see the, started from over here and finish it over here. The L letter. And then you start it from over here and you finish it over here, the L letter. So L, L, and V would create that letter here. I'm just thinking right now. I had this down pat once, but I forget how I did it. But there's drawn up letters inside this word. But whatever it is, everything is split up through this letter. And this letter here is between the two of them, A and A, right? The center, what is the center value of A and A? And there's a polarity, and not only a polarity, but one leg has to go on this side, and the other leg has to go on this side. But when you're standing like this. So you'd have one leg here and one leg here. Almost looks like the Aleph letter, the first letter, the Aleph. And then where would you be your arms? You'd have one arm here and you'd have one arm here. This would be the plane of your body. These would be your legs, spread apart on an angle. Anyways, I don't want to get into that. I don't even know where I was, but this letter here, for me, I'm talking for me. I'm not talking for everybody. But this letter here, so many things can happen with it. First of all, what they call aigu. And this is what they call grave. And together they call it circumflex. Now, flex means it's bendable. It can bend. Okay, so although it looks like this, that might be its highest point. But if it can bend, the question is it bending in, or is this slidable over here? My question. So when we look at this, I'm going to just go over here, and I'm going to look up this, and I'm going to go. Oh, look, acute. Can you see that? Oh, hold on a second. Acute.
Aigu.
Okay, so that's what it said. So now what we're going to look for, French accents. So we have, see this over here. Let's see if we can see this. Here. See what I think that's a little too small. Hold on a second. Let me do this. I'm going to go to French. French. Let's see if I can do this. Here they call it accent aigu, and here they call it accent grave, where they put this line up on the E, and they put this on the A, the E, and the U. Then they have what they call the circumflex or hat. They put it on the A, E, I, O, and U. The cedille, which is that little line under the C. So we have to understand all these terminologies. Trema, onto the E, onto the I, onto the U. We have to understand why, because they're going to give us more understanding of everything else. I have to think about it. I never looked at it, so I like to look up what it means. AIGU. So when I go, let me see. No, not here. Let me see. French accent aigu. No, I didn't get that. Where was my Google? Where was that translate before? Hold on. Is that how I spell it? Is that how it was? AIGU. Let me see. No. Where did I write that down? Aigu. Okay, this would have to be English. Okay, acute. So is it AIGU? Is that what it was? Let me go. French accent. French accents. Okay, let me see what it was. Not that one. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. French accents on letters.
According to Columbia.edu,
AIGU.
L'accent aigu, l'accent grave, l'accent circonflex or chapeau,
AIGU.
and la trema.
AIGU. So it says acute. So now we have another word. We have to use acute. Okay, we have to use that word acute. Hold on a second. Where was I? Yeah. Okay, I think I got a little carried away there. Just 1 second. Oh, God. Let me straighten this out. Okay. Those on Odyssey, I'm not sure. I don't always see your comments. I'm going to go as quick as possible, but they're so far and few between. I do not check very often. I'm very sorry about that. Hard to keep up. Okay, I do not need this. Put this away. I do not need this in front of me. Put that away. Now, where is my original? Oh, I got 2 Odysseys here. Get rid of this one. Keep. Oh, huh? I got 4 Odysseys here. Let me get rid of this one. Hold on a second. Something's wrong. Okay, now. Wow. I don't know how many pages I had open and what I got rid of. This. Oh, my God. Okay, I'm good now. Okay, so still nobody's saying anything. Don't worry about it. It's all very cool. Checking out who's on Facebook. Then we're going to see what kind of video we're going to do. I think we're going to just be doing a little bit more updating. It's all very cool. Checking out who's on Facebook. Just be doing a little bit more updating. It's all very cool. Checking out who's on Facebook. Just be doing a little bit more updating. It's all very cool. Checking out who's on Facebook. Anyways, that shouldn't have happened. Sorry about that. Okay, looking at this, something else. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to get back to. Oh, right, my main page. Okay. Okay. I'm not in the middle of the camera. Robin, what's up? It's been a while. I'm a step closer to painting the ceiling now. Yay for me. Yay. Yay. One step closer. Now, I'm just trying to understand. You mean you're walking? Oh, are you a fly? Because I'm a step closer. So you're walking closer to your ceiling. So does that mean your room goes down like this? Because if you're walking towards your ceiling's flat. You can't walk towards your ceiling. So which tells me that if the roof of where we live is like this, as a sphere like, okay, as we're always going up and down like this, somehow. Do you follow what I'm saying? That if it was the ace and it was a sphere like, there's a part that stops right here where the church bell is. And when you ding the chord for the bell has to be just above the floor below. And you can ding this. Isn't that correct? Isn't there a floor just underneath the bell? I want to figure that out. So thought steps, A, B, C. And what's ironic about A, B, C is that in reality, they are telling you the truth. There is so much truth going in to this right here, right? There is so much truth going into this right here that it's crazy. Because if you take a look at just A, B, C, hold on a second. If you just look at just one second. So when you look at the ABC, the B, okay, is a component of C. In design, the C is a component of B. So the only thing is the C is pointed that way. So I question the ABC. I say, are they just primary geometric shapes that are actually somewhere else? Like, let's bring on, how about this letter? This, one of these famous letters. Look at that letter. Oh, that's a famous letter. Look at that. You know, because we're going to bring on, how about if we brought on that? Yeah, now that's famous stuff. Now that's famous stuff, because if you look on the wrong angle, if you're on the wrong angle, I mean, take a good look at this. Now this is wild. Okay, this is wild. See, like, and if you moved it over a little bit, and you did it like that, that would be like is there a wall? That wall that's in between C and D is on the other side of C now. So what's going on? What's going on with this design? So you have the 3, you have the 12th letter, and you have the 4th letter. So that would be 3, 3, 4. 3 and 12 is 15, and 4 is 19, which also relates to the spirit. It is 19, meaning it is missing 62 and 19, because it's 3 letters equaling to 81, and 81 is with Venus. And I found a new word the other day with 81. Oh yes, and the word is square. You don't think I get excited to find all of these? It would be way more exciting, you know, if when the more people that come here and support, what they see is hopefully the mathematics fit together. All you have to know is, what am I doing? If you understand what I'm doing, you'll understand what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm doing, if I can't explain to you, not why I'm doing it, because I can tell you why I'm doing it. Art and entertainment, that's what it is. This is more like the Discovery Channel. Maybe I should just do that. Just what I discovered. Whoa, baby, you weigh like 1,000,000 pounds. What? Yeah? Oh. Can you sit with me? Oh. Okay. I'm going to the kitchen for something to drink. And just 1 second. I'm going to get something to drink. Art teaches life. Smile. So smile takes a mile is an island. S&M comes together. Some people don't say it. Some people don't forget it. M, I don't know why, but I saw it again today. It was a robot's face. And in robot's face, the V, which is the reverse E, was the nose. It was the nose, was the divider. Okay. And then there was the eyes, and it went like that, like that, like that, and like that. And so here's where the eyes was. Here's where the nose was. And the nose is underneath the division of 1 and 1. The one is underneath the division of 1 and 1. So you have 1 here and you have 1 here, and then you have the passing energy, right? You have A and A, 2 boards, and then the energy goes through and it joins them together. MA, mama. And we do the same thing on the upper side, right over here. So it's A. This is not like the other ones. When you divide things up, it becomes plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus. So there only becomes one that's different from all of. I mean, this one is completely different. It's plus, plus. This is minus, minus. These are shared. So I don't know what the equation is with this. Nose pyramid. Yes, point. The point is the nose, is Mars, divided moons. Deimos and Phobos. And I'm going for something to drink, and I will be back. The other day, somebody brought something up that the size of the sun is 86,400. Let me see what this is. What is the size of the sun diameter? What is the diameter of the sun in miles? 865,370, and I have 864. So somebody said 864. So that happens to be diameter of the sun 86,400. Okay, this is what it says here. 86,400 mile diameter of the sun, 86,400 seconds in a day. Read it. Let me see, can we do this? So I should answer them. I should answer them. Let me see this. Let me see this. Let me answer them. 1,440 minutes in a day. Multiplied by, let me see a calculator. Multiplied by, what was the number? Let me write that down. Let me write that down. We're looking for 86,400, right? So that's seconds in a day. But there's 1,440 minutes in a day. When you have six days, 6 by 0, 6 by 4, 24 and 2. 6 by 4, 24 and 2 is 6. 6 times 1 is 6 and 2 is 86. So it took 6 days of creation. So that's what I'm going to mark to them, but I can't write it down, so you're going to have to watch. So that's what the answer is. $86 40 minutes. 86 40 minutes times 60 equals 2, or 518,400 seconds, and one more day to come. So let me write this down. So the calculation is like this, and then it's times 60 seconds. Just 1 second. Whoa, I don't like that my screen got so big. Times 60 seconds. So this is seconds. This is minutes. You have 518,400, right? What is the, I'm just looking at something. Pyramid of Giza. What are the diameters of the pyramids of Giza? I want to see, there's something here, 5184. I want to see this. 5184 pyramids of Giza dimension. Okay, hold on a second. Let me just see something. No, I don't have it. I don't. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Images. Right here. Okay. Okay, just let me get over to this. Hold on a second. Okay, you got to give me a break for 2 minutes. I have something to do. Okay, just give me a second. Okay. Just give me a minute. Sorry, I don't know if it's what I ate, but okay, let me write this guy. Let me write this guy. Okay, more to come. Giza 5184 M13A01 R18 S19 total 51 P16 L12 U21 T20 O15 Okay. Okay. So I did this. Sorry. I'm going to put down what I just did here. Let's see if we can get this here. And let me see if I can duplicate and add this onto my channel for YouTube and send it into Odyssey over here. See if I can paste this in Odyssey. All right. Did we get that all in Odyssey? Did we get that, all of it? I don't know if we got that. Hold on. Paste. We got Pluto. No, we didn't get Pluto. We got 57. 20. We didn't get. Oh, yes. We got the last line to come in there somehow together. It looks like. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I don't have to do that again. So let me make this smaller. The comment is interesting by Scribble. Let me get rid of this. Okay. So last I was on here, honestly, that you can see is this piece I just did is 1,440 minutes in a day. Multiplied by 6 days is 8,640 minutes, or 518,400 seconds. Now, with that said, 5184, I'm not sure if we have this here. Now, if I brought up this page over here, let me see if I can see it. You know, it was just here and now it's not here. The length of each side of a long cubic, 432, is also 1/60th of a processional. The Great Pyramid surface area reads is 5184, 72 by 72. And I had no idea that that was the number. The length of each side of a pyramid in long cubits, 432, is also, can you see that? .432, that's our vibration. It's also 1/60 of precisional, and this is 1 minute of 60 seconds or 1 part of 60 minutes, who knows? The Great Pyramid surface area, okay, reads. Now let me take a look in this and see. So, for instance, if we now consider a sequence of number creating the pyramid, the greater pyramid will find something else of interest. It reads this: 72, 144, 216, we arrive at the moon. 288 is a gateway in Venus to Pegasus. 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7. You need not say the other heaven. You've already said 8. 2 not be expressed. 8 and 9 are naturals. The game of Baccarat explains it to us. No other number needs to be pulled. We already know the result with 88. There's 2 results with 88. One of them is it shows up right here. When they show up, our gateway automatically shows up, boing, 66. But you won't see the difference. Now, what's going to happen in this is most will not see, but remember, I look for situations. And what happens on these 2 cubes in their situations is I will get on one cube 6 of 8, and the other cube I will get 8 of 8. And here's how it goes. Here, I'm going to start on this side here. On this side and this side is centered. There are no dots. On this side and this side is centered. There are no dots on this side and this side of the center, and so forth. That is 8 of 8. On this side, none. Of this side, none. Of this side, none. Of this side, none. 8 of 8. I only went 2 ways. Remember that. I only went 2 ways, but this cube moves 3 ways. So remember that. Now this cube is different. I'm going to start over here. And when you look on each side, there's 2 empty spots, 4 empty spots, 6 empty spots. But on this one, there's an interference. One is 6 of 8. The other is 8 of 8. One cube seems to be controlling, or actually not one cube, but one way the cube is sitting is controlling the complete other cube. They're like, I don't know, something, I don't know how to explain it. Anyways, when you have 6 of 8, when you have 6 of 8 this way, okay, 6 of 8 this way, not this way. It has to be this way. That's 6 of 8. This is 8 of 8. So the queen controls this. Right? Now, what happens? There's only one now, because these are 2 dies, one die and another die. You know what happens when you tie-dye things, right? When you tie them up and now then they die, you untie them, tie and die, to be brought together, be taken apart. There's a new tie-dye coming in right now. New tie-dye, last tie-dye was somewhere in the 60s. That's when the new tie-dye comes in. So we're just looking at those cubes right now. So what I wrote out is there's 1,440 minutes in a day, 6 days for 8640. There are 51,840 seconds, and one more day to come. Giza is 5184, something to do with its dimensions. I'm not really sure what I wrote. Oh, yes, it just says MARS for Mars. But I don't know why it didn't total. Oh, right, 51 is the total. Divided by 3 is 17Q. 17Q, I must have made a mistake with the P. I don't know why the P is there. Then there is, and that means I'm going to have to correct that. Then there is 16, and, oh, yes, P is for Pluto. P16, right. QP, right. L12, U21. T20, and I don't know why the O is not in there. Okay, let's not get to that one. Yeah, and the 12 over here, somehow we got cut off. I don't know what happened. Pluto equals to a total of 84. So not only is Pluto and Mars coming together at this pyramid, but I mean, this is the way I see it. I'd have to go look for that image again. Hopefully I'm not wrong. I've been repeating this for years, so that means I would have to be wrong for years. The size of the sun, or the seconds, what was that thing? Hold on a second, about the sun. So we know where we're all coming from. What is the speed of the sun? The speed of the sun is 792,200 kilometers an hour. The speed of the sun is 792,200 kilometers an hour. I'm going to show you that. What is the diameter of the Earth? What is the diameter of the Earth in miles? 7,917. You think there is a difference between 792? You think there's a difference between this and, oh, I must have erased it. There's no difference, because there are other ones that will say 7920. 7920 is a derivative of, you see 7, you see where the 7, well, they're doing this with a decimal, but the 7 is after this. So actually you can put 25, 2 plus 5 equals to 7, because the Mayan calendar is 25,920. 25 to begin with, in the 1,000 side, add them together, and that becomes 7920. So everything has been replicated. Everything. Now remember, this is arts and entertainment. I'm just telling you that where I get my entertainment from is from everything I've seen created by the greatest sleuths in the world, the greatest creators who created football, NFL and CFL, NHL hockey, baseball and hockey, and those who created the dice, and those who created a calculator and put all these numbers in order, someone who created the keyboard. Where do my equations come from? The equations of the games, from songs, from names, ABC 1, 2, 3, MJ. Constantly balancing each letter against each other. Where did I get my ABCs? Went to school. Who told me letter A was the first letter in the alphabet? The Z was the last letter in the alphabet. I look into things that were created by the people who have diplomas on their wall coming from the greatest universities all around the world throughout time, and scrolls, people who are alive and people who have passed. Through the odd makers, understanding of the odds, to understanding of the cubes and how they manufacture the odds. To be is to be for a reason, and I look for that reason. For me, that's what it is. Time for me to get a drink. I'm boasting a little bit, but I need to do this. It must be done, because that's the truth. Sounds like I'm boasting, but I'm really not. That's the truth. So we've created a lot of things on here. It's 11:15. I think I'm going to head off to bed. I want to go through some of these videos that I did in my gallery. And I'm not sure if I did uploaded the one on the mirror. Let me take a look. Wow, where's all my... Okay, does anybody know if I did the one on the mirror? So, oh, yeah, signs and designs. Is that what I call it? Was that the mirror one? Let me see this. Yes, that was the mirror one. Yes. Let me see if I can just share it with Twitter. And where was that other one? Yeah, just give me a second here. Okay, where am I? Okay. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this one here. And I'm going to get rid of this one here. Okay. I'm going to get them off my phone. Oh, I never uploaded this one here. Okay, I really like this one, so I'm sharing this one right now, so give me a second. I really like this one. What should I call it? What should I call it? Arches Art. And let me hold on a second. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm going to be done. And Arches Art and publish. Okay. And so Arches Art, what Arches Art is about Okay, and I'm going to show it to you here. It's supporting one area. Take a look. Every time you see one of these designs, it's supporting one area and the other area. So we have to understand what's going on in this. Ronnie. Understand these, we must learn these. We will know more. You understand there's two of them now. There was one, so just learning that difference. So that's one I wanted to upload. And hold on, just whoop. Oh yes, and L is inside the I, L I. So if you put this like this, you would say Lily. 44 area, space, dimension, Lilith, archangel, holder at the gate. 44 area, space. Yeah, so I don't know if I uploaded that one. So if you look on your keyboard, you can see a star. The star is on the number 8. So the U must be on the number 8. And for the Queen, is regarded on the number 8. Inside of creation, K creates C, creates U, creates F. And you can watch in this video. So I don't know if I uploaded that one. Let me take a look at that. Did I? Oh yeah, I uploaded that one. I did. I'm gonna have to share it. Okay, so now let me stick to this. I don't think I have any more. Oh yes, this was really cool. I don't know if you saw this, but I walked into a restaurant for breakfast, and they were showing me, I'm not sure if you can see this. Let me see if I can make it bigger. One sun, one egg, one banana equals 20. One egg, one sun equals 17. One egg, 3 bananas. You notice the eggs are blue, right? Okay, so now we're going to have to change those white eggs. So what was white is now blue. So now we're going to have to change. Now we got 3 bananas and an egg equals to 14. So if that's 14 and we had 1 banana that was equal 12, I'm going to have to figure out this and send it back to this restaurant and see if there's really an answer. So what was I talking about? Yeah, so I was talking about, let me get back to what I was talking about. In this last piece, if we go back to here, it's going to go over this quick. The sun, what is the speed of the sun? I think the speed of the sun, hold on. The Earth diameter is 7920. The sun moves at a speed of 7920 kilometers an hour. The diameter of the sun, in miles. The diameter of the sun in miles is 865,370. Diameter of the sun, 864. Diameter of the sun, 864,938. So people round it out to 864. Okay, the day isn't as equivalent as whatever. And then the sun is 432,288 miles big. 432 vibration to 288 can be looked at in so many ways. I bump into this number so often. 432 is the vibration. 22 is ape. 22 is the letter V. It's the divider. 88 together creates the 7th gate. When you put 22 and 88, 2 and 2 is 4, 8 and 8 is 16, 1 and 6 is 7, 7 and 4 is energy. 288 or 2880 or 144 hours and 144 hours is 6 days and 6 days. 144 is the 1440 minutes in a day. So there's so much coincidence in all the numbers. Not NASA, the sun in NASA here, they're the ones that says it. The sun in NASA, 864. Right. You see this 10 and 9? It's not for nothing. This is where the one spirit, okay? 10, A, B, C, D, the mirror house, 19. 1 times 3, 1 plus 3. 3 and 4, 3 times 4, 3 plus 4. 12 and 7, 19. 10 and 9. I'm just trying to remember where I got the rotation period equator is 27 days. 27 reverse alphabet. They talk about 28 days. It's all just all over the place. Why 938? Well, they have all of a sudden 938. 38 represents the gold. It represents the electric. It's also with the number 6, which means creation inside the house, because this number 9 can be inverted to a 6. It's on all the faces. 38. I forget where. Yes. Where we get 11 and 22 is what creates 38. 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals to 1 equals to 2. 2 times 2, 2 plus 2 equals to 4 equals to 4 equals to 3 equals to 8. So your first two numbers. And now whatever you can do with these two numbers on a base level. So now you get 38. That's a gold. Anyways, I'm getting a little tired. It's going to be the end of the video. I'm going to try and see what's going on Facebook. Okay, no problem. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. I'm going to be back again. I know I didn't put too much out there tonight. I wanted to go over some of the comments that was made, but I'm a little too tired to do it now. I also want to go over two things. One is perhaps this, my gematria dividing house. This is the roulette setup of numbers, direction of numbers. Yep. The other one is something I haven't done for a long time is this. This is the setup in roulette. All that you see here are all the odd numbers. 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 14, 16, 18. That's right. 12 is odd. 18, 21, 20, 25, 27, 23 in the center. Not sure if you can see the screen hole. Wow, what happened? And the last one, 30, 32. So you see we have two of them like this. One where 14 is, the other one at 32. We have two like this. One where 5 is and one where 23 is. So these two are controlling in this house, and these two are the reverse controlling in that house. See the way 32 is not like 23? This can create an X. This will create a Y. This will create an X. This will create a Y. So X and Y, so you go 5 with 32 or 5 with 14. Or you go 23 with this one or this one. One, 3, 5, 7, 9. 1, 3, 5 equals to the sun, the ace, the gateway, and the birth. The halfway house. What is the total here? Total here is 46 and 14. Count this last. The total here is 20 and 5. 25. The total here is 42. Hold on a second. Take out the 14. Total here is 34, 46 and 14. The total here is 92. This is the birth house. 92 and 23. 115 says key. Spirit, cube, earth, the gateway. And this one here is 30, 60, 90, 132. ABC reverse. 30 and 34 and 36 equals to 100, and then 32. 132. So that would be 33 times 4. I'm just going to look at the average for each house. 33 times 4. This is 52 and 40. This one is 92 plus 23 equals to 115. So how can you get to one? And this would be the key. I don't know. Computer behind the computer is 115, right? Close to the pig's pregnancy. This is your birth. What is it? 23 times 5. Is there any other way to do that? Each one of these become equations. 44 times 3. DC. These are the divided house. This is the divided house right here. What is this over here? 20 and 5. 4 times 5. I can't do 10. Can I do 2 times 10? No. 3, 4. No, this is the answer. 4 times 5 equals to 20. And 5 times 5 equals to the 25. The 92, the 92, I have to figure out how it was manufactured. I don't like to use 46. Can I use it? I could have used 10 here also, right? But I didn't. 46 times 2, 4 times 23. 4 and 5. So we know that this has something to do with the sun pass. This is 46, Zion, Israel. It's the cube and the moon. I don't know if it's the sun, but it's showing me the moon. This one here will be the sun through number 14. Reish, the one spirit of the heaven, of the halfway house. So this will be 46. This is 60, 30, and 30. This is 60. Divided by 4 equals to 15 average. 15 times 4 equals to 60. 20 times 3. So this will be the game of pool, the game of darts. This will be 120 to 10. The reason for that is because there's 15 balls in the game of pool. When you add up 1 to 15, it's 120. 20 areas in the game of darts. You add up the areas, it equals to a total of 210, 1 through 20. And 1 through 15, where 4 by 15 equals to the 60, and 3 by 20, and these two are polarity in the calculation, and so are these. So these two seem to fit together. And 5 and 4, and 5 and 4, and these two sets fit together. Same design, same design, same design, same design. So I'm not sure if you can understand. All I did is took these numbers, I divided them up, and they came with, I used these two numbers. Those two numbers are 5, and 5, and these numbers reflect each other. 3, 4, 5, 6 are reflectives of each other. 90, 90, 99. It's the only ones, right? 3, 4, 5, 6 that can create 9s. There are no others. 1 and 2 cannot create a 9 on a dice cube. You see a 1, you see a 2, it cannot create A or B. There is no, okay, A or B, there is no, sorry, A and B. Let's do this a little bit different. With A on 2 cubes, okay, we will not have, okay, we will not have H, I, J, K, L. With B, okay, when there's no A and no B, when there's no A and there's no B, let me just fix this a little bit. Bothering me. Can we fix this? Hold on a second. Okay, so now with B, okay, there is no I, J, K, and L. And with C, okay, and with C, there is no J, K, or L. And with D, okay, there is no K and no L. And with E, okay, there is no L. Let me see if I can get this again. Let me go over this again. When you have a 1 on the dice cube and you use the maximum on the other dice cube, which is 6, the maximum you can get is from A to G. When you get the number 2 on one of the cubes, the maximum, okay, you can get to is H. When you have number 3 on the dice cube, the maximum you can get to is I. When you have the number 4 on the cube, the maximum you can get to is J. When you have a number 5 on the cube, hold on a second. When you get to number 5, the maximum, okay, you can get to, okay, is K. And you can't have no L. No L means Christmas. So, if you have A and G, the reverse alphabet, if we want to go reverse alphabet, we can go reverse alphabet. Then it becomes the Z and the T. The reverse alphabet becomes the Y and the S. The reverse alphabet becomes the X and the R. The reverse alphabet becomes the W and the Q. The reversed alphabet on E. The reversed alphabet on E is the V and the P. Just one way of looking at it. Another way of looking at it is this is 1 and 7, A and G, or 17. B and H is 18. C and I is 19. So this is A, G, sorry, I made a mistake. It's wrong. This is 17, this is 28, and this is 39. But what's ironic about this is that energy and time have come together to multiply 7 by 4, 28, 7 plus 4, 11, and the total is 39. 11 take away 28 is 17. 28 plus 11 is 39. So the beginning of these cubes are absolutely perfect. The reverse of these cubes, what is ABC, is DE and F. And the reverse of F, okay, is U. And the creation of U is C, and the creation of key, the C is K. So you tell me what words you want to know and where they come from and why they're so important, and you'll know it's because this has it all. This is what created everything. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Think about it. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think? I should do a short video on this and put it out there. I want to know what you think. And that's a wrap. That's right, Robin. I thank you and I appreciate it for being here the whole time. I'm learning as I go. And I'll tell you one thing. Mark my words. Would you like me to say that again so maybe you can share it? Here's how it goes. We're going to put it on a new page. We're going to make it nice so we can see it. So I wanted to show you. And all the missing pieces in here are in my next video over here and how they came together. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to do A, G, B, H, C, I, D, J, E, K, F, U. So now we have a total of so you see what we have all through here. Now I made a little mistake inside of here. I was looking at something else. Our passage is 66 because it's 1 and 1. So it's not one of these words, it's two of these words. So I'm just going to show you that the letter K, 1/11th letter, 1 times 1, 1 plus 1 equals 2. 1 equals to 2 equals to 3, C. So now we're going to put the C. It created 1 and 2, 2 and 1. The 21st letter is the letter U. So we're going to put the letter U. Now the reverse of this is it 12 or 21, which equals to 33. There is no 33, but that totals F6. So we put over here this word, and that's how we got it. Now what's not here is H, I, J, K, L. What's not here is I, J, K, L. A jackal. Here is no J, the jackal. There is no jackal. This is the jackal. Now here you have K and L, and over here you have no L. But over here you have everything. You have it all. You're 6 of 6. You have all 6. And this is the way it ends up. Now, this becomes Q. This scenario, these first 3 scenarios, okay, the first and the last, I mean, we can add them up and we can talk about 39, 49, 59, 67, 77. So we can add up 17 and 28 and 39. We can also go energy or time in math equals to 11 equals to 28. 28 minus 11 equals to 17. 28 plus 11 equals to 39. And here we have the straightforward equation. JKL can also be found on the telephone in a combination. They are 33 average. 33 average because the cube is a 33 average. There are 33 voided spaces, 21 dots equaling to 54, 21 and 33, and 21 and 33 equals to 66 equals to 42. 6 and 3. 360 degrees comes together for a better understanding, and I'm too tired to keep on going. Yeah, it is amazing. It's just all amazing. Maybe I pulled the rabbit over everybody's eyes. I don't know. But in order to create, we're just going to use the math. And I am tired. I can't see. And thank you, thank you, thank you. It's hard to let everybody go. You know, it's just so hard.